All right. Today's episode is going to be a deep dive, y'all. So get ready. But before I go into today's topic, I just came across some news that I didn't even know took place. One of my favorite YouTubers, I really hope this is a rumor. It saddens me to say that one of my favorite YouTubers is no longer here. I'm not 100% sure what happened, and I knew he was going through something. But I didn't know that his wife divorced him. I mean, I saw that part in the comment section of what people were saying on this video. There's one YouTuber who was talking about the downfall of what he went through, and people saying that he lost his life in prison. And I'm like, why is he in prison? Then some people said he was on the run. This guy was into the red pill. He doesn't get enough flowers, man. He really doesn't. A lot of YouTubers watched him. Black, because he's not black. A lot of black YouTubers was watching him. I already know they was. They just won't give him a shout out. I still hope this is just a rumor, but if it's true, my condolences to his family. And it's sad that his wife divorced him, because I know he had like 2 kids. Good man. And when I look at other YouTubers and how they do their content now, they wasn't doing their content like that back then. Because he's the type of person, he was the first content creator that I saw of this magnitude when it comes to the red pill, MGTOW, the manosphere, all that stuff, right? He was the first one that I saw had multiple angles when he was recording, when it came to the camera. He had so many cameras. And I was like, wow, this is dope. It was amazing the way he edited his editing game, or whoever he hired to edit, if it was him or somebody else, it was just phenomenal. I loved it. I said, that's how I want to be. If I was to show myself, that's how I want to be on it. And one of my other favorite YouTubers, he's an elder because he's much older than me. He does that now. And I truly believe it. Just what I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe that he used to watch him too. Because this particular person only had one angle at one point. And then next thing you know, he had 2 angles. And now he got multiple cameras. So I know he was inspired by homie. Why doesn't he give him the shout out? It's beyond me. But yet he get mad when nobody don't shout him out. Make it make sense. Anyway, I'm sad because I really liked this dude's content. And a lot of what I've learned from him, I definitely will be practicing in my day-to-day life. I hate that he went out this way. You know what I'm saying? If this is true, it's messed up. Like he brought so much knowledge and wisdom to the YouTube streets, to the game, that I will never forget. And when I get the chance, I want to go back to his channel and watch some of his YouTube videos. But I'm like, why didn't it make it to the news? Why am I just now finding out about this? You know what I'm saying? It just really saddens me, man. I just don't understand, like, why did he have to go out like that? What happened to his personal life? He gave so much jewels, so many gems he was dropping, man. And if you're in your 20s, he's all you need. Just his YouTube channel alone will save you when it comes to the dating scene and how to go about being a man in the world and how to deal with the world and politics. Yo, this dude was the truth. He don't get his flowers, man. And y'all like, well, say his name. Who was he? I don't want to do that just yet. I don't want to say this is personal, but this is just something that I want to keep to myself. If you know, you know. But he was definitely one of my favorite YouTubers. It's been a while, especially since I've been blogging now, back to blogging, since I've been checking for his channel. And something just told me today, just, look him up. And I looked him up and I was like, wow. A lot of YouTubers is talking about his demise and his downfall. I didn't even know he was going through this. I remember seeing that he was no longer recording in his house no more. He was recording like as if he was in a hotel. So I know when a woman divorces a man, they get the house, they keep the kids, and they get to put you on child support, and now you're homeless. So he probably was living in a hotel. I don't know. And it's just sad to me, man, like why he had to go through this. You know what I'm saying? He was a good dude, man, but I don't know him personally, and I don't know him outside this internet. So who knows? He could have been somebody different, but he just didn't strike me as such a person. And it's just really sad that he went out the way he did. He lost his life in a prison. And I'm like, and people just carry on. Well, let me tell you something. Appreciate your favorite content creator, man. Whether it be me, this person, that person, whoever you like, even if you donate to them, appreciate them because you don't know what they're going through in their personal life. I don't care what they present to you as if they got everything going good and all this. Or even when you see them having moments where they're having a meltdown, just try to, the way they was giving you awesome advice, give it back to them. Because sometimes we need that. Especially me, because I be wanting to quit YouTube so bad. Shout out to Big Ward, but y'all don't know, man, how bad I hate sometimes doing this. It's not y'all fault. It's the politics. It's the behind the scenes. It's my personal life. It's a number of things. I'm not gonna take that out on y'all, but when you finally get to a moment where your favorite YouTuber is no longer on here, you can't get mad, man. We only human, bro. We only human, man. We got problems too, like the next person. You know, we ain't perfect. And we don't try to, I don't try to be perfect. I'll be transparent with y'all. I'll let y'all know I'm not where I want to be in life. But it's like when these people pass away, it's not a big thing. It's just whatever. It's like, okay, he gone. Next. I don't like that. And I hate how much the internet, social media, and these phones have dehumanized us as a people. You know? Man, it really saddens me that he's not here no more. And the way he went out. I didn't even know he was gone. It's been like 2-3 months, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm behind the curve. Because I didn't even know this happened. My condolences, again, to his family. I don't understand why his wife divorced him. I don't understand why he was on the run. Why he ended up in prison and then he lost his life. It's messed up. He shouldn't have went out like that, man. He got like thousands of videos of just, giving you that red pill content, man. I don't look at what he did as just red pill. It was just advice on how to go about women, how to go about masculinity.
No, I'm not for certain because I can't remember. It's been a while. If he believed in the Most High, if he believed in there being a creator, but I wish he did.
He didn't come from the angle that he hated women. He came from, if you're a dude who's average, man, there's so much I can say about this. I'm just sad, man. I ain't gonna front. I thought CD Fury no longer doing YouTube videos had me feeling away. But this dude, man, it's like, man, why him? Why he had to go out like? And then when I saw his last picture of how he looked it like he was going through it. He had gray hair, and he didn't have gray hair. He had long hair. His beard and mustache was coming in. He just looked it like. Let me see how I could paint this picture. He somewhat looked it like Robin Williams in the movie where he had a lot of hair and a long beard and mustache. Something like that. Something close to that. And I was like, man, he looked it crazy. He looked like he was going through it. And it's just sad. And I remember seeing certain videos where he was talking about what his country was going through because he's not from America. And I'm just like, man, I hope he get through it. But I didn't really check up on him like I should have, you know what I mean? But that's all I have to say to that, man. It's just sad, man. It's a crazy world, man, we living in. Moment of silence, man.
Semiramis became known as Ishtar, which is pronounced Easter, and her moon egg became known as Ishtar's egg. This is where her title, the goddess of fertility, has been derived from. Ishtar, which is pronounced Easter, was a day that commemorated the resurrection of one of their gods that they called Tammuz, who was believed to be the only begotten son of the moon goddess and the sun god.
Pagan origins of Easter. Spring throughout history has been a time of rebirth and renewal. It is the time that the earth is full of life as trees start to bud and flowers start to bloom. Animals wake from hibernation. Farmers plant seeds for the coming harvest. Easter, many believe, is a pagan festival that when Christians were converting pagans, they kept a lot of pagan traditions and just put a Christian spin on it. Yep, that's exactly what they did. What do bunnies and eggs have to do with the resurrection of Christ? Easter itself is a different date every year. Oh yeah. It's in March this year because it is determined by the spring equinox. It is always on the first Sunday after the full moon of the spring equinox. The goddess Ishtar, or Astri, we're just going to say Easter, was resurrected from death in the spring. Her symbols were the egg, which represented rebirth and new life. Her other symbol was the rabbit or hare, which represented fertility. The goddess Easter has been known by many names by different civilizations. In Norse, she was Easter, as in East tree. In Greece, as Ashtoreth, and in Hebrew, as Ashtoreth. The god Astis, goddess Persephone, and the goddess Ishtar were also resurrected from death on this day. Easter is in effect the rebirth of the sun, as in sun, S-O-N, in spring. Easter was originally the celebration of Ishtar. This is Ishtar, pronounced Easter. The Assyrian and the Babylonians, goddess of fertility and sex. Her symbols, like the egg and the bunny, were and still are fertility and sex symbols. Or did you actually think eggs and bunnies had anything to do with the resurrection? After Constantine decided to Christianize the empire, Easter was changed to represent Jesus. But at its roots, it is all about celebration of fertility and sex. Y'all are worshiping these deities when you celebrate such holidays. The worship of a pagan sex goddess, Easter, as in Ishtar. Nothing new under the sun, y'all. You are worshiping a pagan god when you celebrate Easter, and you don't even know it. Do your research. Easter's dark side. Easter, or more properly, Ishtar, complete with symbolic eggs and rabbit, was in fact a pagan, Babylonian, and Assyrian deity, signifying fertility and sexuality. Later adopted by the Romans and formally introduced into Christianity by Emperor Constantine.
Who is Easter?
She is Gaia, Astaroth, Ishtar, Artemis, Venus, Aphrodite, Semiramis, Nature, Great Mother, Frigga, Libertas, Easter, Durga, Hathor, Queen of Heaven. Ishtar goes by many names. They want you to worship their gods. That's why they want you to celebrate these holidays. Because on these very days, they get power. Satan gets power when you celebrate such holidays. And y'all don't even understand. The Lord has nothing to do with Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and the list goes on. Easter has nothing to do with the Messiah. And then they try to say, we need to celebrate him on the 25th of December. That's his birthday. Nobody knows his birthday. And the New Year's Eve is not December 31st. It's in spring. The New Year happens in spring, y'all. They've been lying to you. In all these months, January, February, listen, all the way to November, December, these are paganistic gods that you're celebrating when you celebrate these months, that you're pretty much worshiping when you celebrate these months. Do your research. They lied to us. People be like, well, why hasn't the Messiah returned? Because we're not even following the right calendar. Why would he return? And plus, hold on. It's on the Lord's time, not ours. You better be so glad that he's giving you all this time, because if he was to end this all now, how many of y'all think y'all gonna get past the pearly gates? If he said, okay, it's a wrap, wrap it all up, a lot are doomed and gloomed.
So you better be thankful that he gave you enough time, as of right now, to get your ish together and get right with the Most High. So that way you will be granted a chance to get past those pearly gates. Because ain't nothing worse than saying, hold up, no, you can't come. No, you can't come in here. You will not, you cannot inherit the kingdom. That is the worst thing. Man, listen, yeah. That's before he even judged you. They stopping you at the gate. Hold on, where your guardian angel? Right here? All right, come in. Yeah, he can't come in here. But, we're going to let him go into the space in the room where he got to get judged. But he can't come in here right now. Not till he's judged. That's up to the Lord.
The goal is to get back to the Creator, like I said before. That's the goal. How many of y'all trying to do that? Y'all just living normally, regular life like it ain't nothing. Like all this is make-believe. Oh, a white man wrote that book. Okay. Did you know that there were black Romans? Did you know that the Asians come from black people? Do your research. Everything was brown-skinned. Everything. Every nationality that's out there in the world came from us. Y'all too lazy, man. Y'all want somebody to spoon feed you. I don't mind giving y'all a lot of gems and jewels, but what work are you putting in when you're not on this internet? Or not even when you're not on this internet, when you're not on my channel or any of our channels, those of us that's teaching this truth. Every civilization has came from us. We didn't come from the Caucasoids. Everybody came from us. Everybody. Do you know how hot it was? That sun was literally leaning on you back in those days. How could those people be Caucasian in those times? No, those people were brown-skinned people, dark-skinned people. Don't let them fool you. I'm telling you, there were black Romans, man. Do your research. You got popes praying to the black Madonna and the baby. Come on, make that make sense. At the end of the day, y'all not celebrating Easter. You're worshiping Ishtar, and she goes by many names. That's what you're worshiping. When y'all gonna wake up, man? Anyway, I'm out, man. That's a little something. I hope this did something for somebody. It's your boy Donnie, man. I'm out of here, y'all. That's the origins of Easter. I'm out. We got more videos coming on the way. I'm not trying to destroy your fantasy world. I'm just trying to awaken you. So that way you won't keep going down the path you was about to go. Because if I didn't stop in and say, hold up, skirt, stop, what are you doing? Listen to me. You would be out of here. You be on to the path of destruction. So you should thank me. You should thank me. But I don't deserve all the credit. Thank the Most High. Your boy Donnie.